is the spammable damage spell. Instant cast, no cooldown. Obviously, no cooldown, otherwise it would be a terrible skill to start with. If you pick this as your starting class, you'd be screwed. Both these passives are for crowd control abilities, so you're definitely committing yourself to that. Charge shields. Wait. Dealing air damage. Deal lightning. That's interesting. Seems like this might actually... We'll have to go further in it, but I find that interesting. I wonder if it would actually be decent with the Elementalist. We'll have to see here. I'm trying to figure out what this charge shield is. Ah. An armor buff. Or it's classified as an armor buff. And it gives air damage to attackers. But you can cast it on an ally as opposed to the regular mage armor stuff. Trying to find an example. Yeah. Here's one. Oh yes, I was working on the top side. Increases your intelligence. Wow. Chance to silence them for 3 seconds. And it lasts for 20 seconds. You just throw that on a healer in PvP and you're good to go. An enemy healer, of course. What?
Presence of the mage renders enemies within 10 meters speechless, silencing them as long as they are in range. Consumes charge while active. Charge cannot be gained while active.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. AoE channeled silence? It's not even channeled, it's just like a toggle while your charge is up. Even if it only lasts like 5 seconds, that's like... Oh my god. So powerful. What did they say this is good with? Stormcaller and Necromancer? I don't know about Necromancer, but Stormcaller, if you had the slows and the crowd control here, oh, disgusting. And you can get rid of the cooldown on your polymorph skill. Wow. So powerful. You just go around in PvP polymorphing everybody. I wonder if it lasts less duration in PvP. I so want to try this in PvP. Well, and I want to try like pure Stormcaller, and I want to try pure Pyromancer, just for the damage, because they seem pretty ridiculous. It's like ridiculous PvP support character. Oh my god. Drains up to 50 charge and 141 mana or 50 energy or power from the enemy and deals death damage based on the amount drained. Reduces the enemy's mana, energy, or power regeneration to 0 for 5 seconds. So that's like a 5-second silence kind of thing for rogues and warriors. What the hell? After casting Transmogrify, Overpowering Will, Mass Exhaustion, or Disorient, your casting speed is increased by 10% for 5 seconds. And it's ranked 0 out of 5. If you have 50% more casting speed, oh man. Keep in mind that's not the same as 50% less casting time. That would be the same as 100% more casting speed. Double your casting speed. So this is like 2/3 casting time. So minus 33% cast time. But still, that's really good. While your Overpowering Will is active, your mana... I need to find out what the hell Overpowering Will is. It sounds insane. Here it is. 20 points. Overpowers the mental defense. By the way, 1.5 seconds, no cost, no cooldown. Overpowers the mental defenses of the enemy, confusing them for up to 8 seconds. Damage done will break the effect if the effect is broken and the mage is within 20 meters, overpowering will attempt to apply the confuse effect to the enemy every 2 seconds. Oh! Reduces the damage of your Storm Shackle by 30%, but allows it to trigger an additional time and increase its duration by 2 seconds. What the hell? Maybe that 30% goes down, so it's less. Let me find this Storm Shackle thing. Okay. Oh, it's a root spell. Roots the enemy for 3 seconds and surrounds them with constrained storm energy for 10 seconds. If the enemy moves, the storm explodes, dealing 105 air damage to all enemies within 7 meters and reducing their movement speed by 50% for 5 seconds. Okay. So they're rooted for 3 seconds. If they leave the spot within 10 seconds, then they're slowed for 50%. Or slowed by 50%. I'm not sure what it means by triggering additional time, and I also don't know what it means I also don't know what it means when it says it increases its duration by 2 seconds. Is that the root, or is that the slow, or is that the field that they have to stand in, like stay still in, or else they get slowed? There's 3 different times in the skill. Okay. Or it could be some combination of them, of course, maybe even all of them. Anyways. Okay, consumes charge while active. The presence of the mage protects allies within 10 meters, causing hostile spells cast on affected allies to have a 60% chance to be reflected. So good. Transforms the mage into a shade and tears 3 shadow forms from them for 30 seconds. The extra forms will assist the mage against their enemies, casting void bolts, which cause 47 to 50 death damage. That's kind of cool. Reminds me of this fire one down here. Summons a swarm of 5 fire elementals for 20 seconds. Increase the healing debuff of your void shroud by 10%. Where was that? I'm pretty sure I saw that up here somewhere, but I could be wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Void Shroud. Reduce all healing they receive by 30% for 10 seconds. Jeez. And it looks like you get it up to 50% with this passive.